I don't get it.
Doctors were able to remove them with a series of, quote, invasive procedures. And he was lucky to walk away with, quote, minimal trauma to his manhood.
Yeah, see, and that's the crazy thing. To most guys that haven't had kidney stones, that's the terror, right, is the manhood part.
Is pushing it through.
I swear that's nothing. That is the end of the torture. That is you crawling out of the cell after being beaten to death.
Now, let's hope this guy learned his lesson, because he did say that this was not the first time he'd done this, although he, quote, never attempted this many beans before.
Oh, my goodness.
Is joeing just not enough? I don't understand. It's fine.
Yeah,
just do that.
Fine.
I must be so lame and
The
boring.
next time you want to put kidney beans in your urethra, just Joe. Then see what happens.
Yeah, then see what happens after
You're going to
that.
be like, okay, cool, that's enough for me.
Yeah, the kidney stone pain does not come from the actual passing right there. It's from the back pain, and the passing between the kidney and the
And when it's up
urethra.
against the wall. Because when I had mine, the firefighters in Eureka immediately gave me an IV, and they said, watch your pain go away. And when they filled my bladder, the calcium deposit was up against the wall. That's what causes the pain.
Away?
It flows away from the wall, and that's when my pain went away immediately.
Wow. But it feels like somebody's trying to put like a hot baseball through your body in your lower back.
Yeah, it's weird when you type in kidney beans in a search bar, urethra doesn't come up.
No.
Chili, Instapot, pressure cooker, salad.
How big are kidney beans? They're
not as big as like an edamame, right?
I thought they were a little bigger.
Inch, 2 inches. I think when you soak them, they swell.
Oh, okay. So he's
probably. I'm thinking dry.
He's doing
got
the dry
beans.
ones?
Yeah.
You can't mash a cooked kidney
I
bean up
suppose
there.
you're right. I wasn't thinking. Sorry.
Apparently you can.
Also, fellas, something not to do. Some dangerous ads have been popping up online suggesting that putting apple cider vinegar on your manhood will increase its size by 65%. Well, the ads, by the way, are mostly on naughty websites. But one shows a cartoon of somebody pouring it on themselves down below, and another shows an animation of a guy using a feminine hygiene product to insert some sort of apple cider vinegar into his backside to achieve a similar effect.
Hell, man.
Anyway, do not do this. Doctor said there is no evidence to support these claims, but it could burn your skin, cause an infection, and allow bacteria to enter your bloodstream. What is wrong with you guys?
Quick question. What is wrong with you? I don't like apple cider vinegar in my mouth. I can't imagine it down there.
God, come on, man.
So gross.
Just to add a couple inches?
Increase its size by 65%. Really? Don't you think they would be on the outside of the apple cider vinegar bottle?
Yeah, if this was a breakthrough treatment, that you could get a bigger dong without surgery or weights or any of that stuff, that apple cider vinegar was the thing. You don't think this would be everywhere?
Don't you think one of us would be doing lives for this?
Yeah, the invention of the century.
It'd be everywhere, not just an ad on Pornhub. It would be mainstream. Guys are so stupid. Am I right?
But, I mean, what about the small penis industry trying to, suppress the news?
Yes, PI's at it again. Small penis industry.
Big pharma,
suppressing the
small
news.
penis industry.
You know why there hasn't been a real actual discovery or invention to make your dong bigger? Because you get what you get.
You get what you get.
Let's just go with that, okay?
It's part of the hand. It's part of the cards. You know what I'm saying?
It has been part of the hand. You're right.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Would you take a chance? Let's say you had a small dong.
No.
It depends on
how small.
Depends on how small, and it depends on what the chance is.
Like what you'd have to do.
Yeah, there's a a clear balance there.
Yeah, let's just say every day you have to take a sitz bath in apple cider vinegar. Would you do it?
Yeah, because it's not surgery. Now the only way to get an bigger size is either stretching it out, which does not seem pleasant, or to go in for a surgery, which is a surgery. There.
Yeah. I've been trying that other method since I was about 12, and I ain't doing anything.
Well, you've seen the things, and we've had sex toys like that with the weights and
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Well, and that guy in Mexico, remember, he was trying to claim having the biggest one or whatever, and he's been dangling weights from it since he was 15 or
Yeah,
something.
it's disgusting.
Yeah, it doesn't even look workable anymore.
No. No, now you finally got a
Workable.
You finally got a big dong after doing all this stuff. Now you got a partner.
Right.
Don't forget that part.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to work. Play the cards you were dealt.
At least a third of Americans are not getting the recommended amount of at least 7 hours of sleep a night.
That's funny.
I know we don't, but we do a stupid morning show. According to the CDC, even fewer are sleeping well than we thought. The person sleeping next to you could be why. Experts say sleeping apart has helped strengthen the bonds between many couples, by the way. And sleep deprivation can cause devastating physical and emotional fallout. Electing to sleep apart can often minimize or eliminate sleep problems and save or enhance a relationship. I know you and Julie sleep apart. Sure do.
Yep. And it's I still don't sleep, unfortunately, but I think it helps her because of my hours.
Yeah.
You know, that sort of thing. And it's not weird. It really isn't. It's literally when you're going to close your eyes, turn the TV off, and go to sleep. That's when that's when she goes down the hall to a different room. That's the only time. It's not like we're never around each other. It's just we get ready for bed, and the next morning, in the same bedroom. But then when it's good night, she goes down the hall. That's it.
Yeah, so you spend all your conscious minutes together. Your
Correct.
unconscious minutes are separate. That's
right.
all.
Right. Yeah. You can't snuggle.
Oh, I got Eloise. She got
snuggling.
2 dogs. I got one. Where the snuggling is covered.
And Moon, you don't sleep separate from your wife, right?
No, we are snuggle addicts.
Have you tried, or would you consider trying it for the sake of better sleep?
At this point in my life, I would not try it.
You would not try it?
Nah, we just, I don't know, to sound nerdy and cutesy wootsy, like we're just kind of addicted to the snuggle thing. So we're.
Does she sleep the hours that you sleep?
How disgusting!
It's so gross.
She gets up awfully early. A lot of times 5 a.m., 5:30. So she's waking up early, but nothing like I'm waking up.
But it doesn't disturb her, or she can go back to sleep after you're gone? Does she wake up when you're getting ready?
She says she does, although she doesn't really stir all that much. But she stirs a little bit when I leave because I say, I tell her good morning and see you later. Other than that, though, I mean, we both go to bed at the same time. I don't know. I can see it developing into that after maybe like a decade or so of this, because eventually it really could take its toll as far as not sleeping. But right now, this is how we like it.
I would consider it.
Yeah, you got to do it right. You can't. It can't just be like living separate. You can't do it that way.
I would consider
We're pretty
it.
much on top of each other the whole night, though.
My wife though sleeps. I mean, like, you could roll a grenade, and she'll still be sleeping.
That's good.
And the bathroom's right, in the room.
Yeah.
I would assume that I would be the one to move. I don't know. I like my bed too much.
Yeah.
I'm staying.
What has changed is showering in the morning. I don't shower in the morning.
Yeah, I don't either.
I shower.
I gotta
right
shower.
now.
Yeah.
All right, and finally, before we get to the sex toy, I know that you guys have had crushes on somebody at work.
Yeah. Good point.
You have.
I wouldn't,
Yep.
I wouldn't say crush.
Get out of here. You had a crush. You married a chick from work.
Yeah, but like I didn't have a crush on her at work. That's how we started getting to know one another. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't. I didn't even know she was in the building until way late, and like right before we started dating.
And the question is, have you ever had a crush on somebody at work? And if not, you are in the minority. Because in a new poll, 54% of Americans answered yes to that question. Have you ever had a crush at somebody at work? And another 4% said they'd rather not talk about it. So that's probably also a yes.
I don't want to talk about it. So yes, but I don't want to talk.
And men were much more likely to say they've had a crush, that had a work crush. 59% to 48% of women. And this last stat seems a bit gross. People with higher salaries were the most likely to say they've had a crush on somebody at work, which suggests a lot of bosses might have answered yes in that poll.
That's like a higher up kind of thing, and that's kind of gross. Yeah.
I could say I have not. I have not had a crush.
Thanks a lot.
On anybody at work.
Thanks a lot. Thought we had a lot in common.
Yeah. No, none for me. Not for me.
Nope, Jeff, no.
We have a lot in common, Jeff?
I think
so you're
we
saying
do.
you have this too? In for Patrico this week, Moon has the sex toy of the week.
Oh, my mother's going to be so proud. Today, the toy we have is called the Serpentine.
The Serpentine.
The Serpentine.
Oh, boy.
Price, modest $164.
Whoa.
Average review, 4 out of 5 stars. The review here comes from Unknown. And
Unknown, huh? They don't want people knowing.
Perfect.
This unknown reviewer gave it 5 stars, 5 out of 5. Here is the review. Normally, when I hear the word serpentine, it reminds me of a snake and sends chills throughout my body.
Oh, boy.
Well, this serpentine gives me chills in every great way. I went with the XL size because of my personal motto, is bigger is always better. This is probably too big, but we make it work. I know this sounds strange, but those that know will get it. This toy is a perfect amount of rigid, but not too rigid, and soft, but not too soft. The best is that you can use it in most harnesses and machines. So we really get a lot of work out of it.
Well, how do you use this?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
Total
Is this
size.
like a two-handed kind of...
It looks like a baseball
You're going
bat.
to hurt your wrist if you don't use 2 hands.
Yeah, it looks like a baseball bat. The best thing you can use it for, oh, I'm sorry. The total size of this thing is 25 inches, and it's totally worth every dime that I paid for every inch. Shipping was fast, and the toy is great. I feel like I have to mention that it's also easy to clean. I see that a lot, and not sure who is messing up these toys so much that cleanup is not easy. So he's saying, like, this is a really easy cleanup, and he sees this always in reviews, and he's not sure
What are you doing to this where you can't clean it up?
what people are doing. Regardless, I completely recommend this toy, 5 out of 5 stars. Now, what it looks like is a baseball bat. It has
Lines on it.
Yeah, it has every 4 inches like a groove.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
And the picture is a feller that's wearing a
jock strap. That's it.
well, he's wearing a jockstrap, but he's also got that like back brace looking bra thing on.
It looks like he's like Deadpool with a sword behind his...
Yep, that's what it looks like. I guess this is just a bat of some sort.
That's what it sounds like. Let's see.
I mean, it is quite interesting. I'm holding it up for the cameras right now.
Oh, boy.
Look at that thing, right?
See, it's got like
That's a
grooves
Little
in it.
League ball.
Yeah,
he's
he's on deck right now.
baseball bat.
For
Yeah, he's
sure.
warming up.
Yep.
He's even doing the stretch.
Is that collapsible? Does it come apart like a pool cue? Like you go to somebody's house and you take out the case?
Yeah.
And
Well, the weird thing is too, like if
You ready, Steve?
if you look at the photo, it almost looks like it has like a wrist attachment. You know, like a tire, like a tire thumper.
That's a retrieval handle.
You get to the guy's house, you put down your 4 quarters, and you say, "I'm next."
Yeah,
you
you start
put your stick together.
Yeah, put your serpentine together. All right, well, that's a serpentine, $164. This reviewer here, Unknown, gives it 5 stars. Average review, 4 out of 5 stars.
You may not have picked this up, but this is my favorite part about the ad. If you look at the picture, the model he's holding it, like you said, he's only got a jock strap on. He's wearing a ball cap. Who's getting down wearing a ball cap?
Yeah. Yeah, he's probably gonna have to turn it backwards at least. Eventually.
Yeah.
I like how he's got the strap over his shoulders because he may have bad posture or something. So he's helping his posture there too.
Thank you, Moon. All right, after the break, Jeff will read some of your emails. Also, question for you, and this was kind of making the rounds on Twitter this morning. Age yourself with a store.
Venture.
Shut up.
After
You
the
don't even know what
break,
that is.
Break.
He doesn't know what that is. We got plenty.
Age yourself with a store. It is 8:35. It is Monday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Jeff Burton coming at you.
Point traffic brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Shut up. Who had 834 for the first time? Rizz would say shut up to one of us. Stalled vehicle 270 southbound before Olive Boulevard. Right shoulder is affected there. Also accident 270 northbound past Dorset Road. 4 right lanes are closed. Thankfully, there's nobody on the road on 270 northbound at 8:35 in the morning. Your point forecast today, clear high mid-80s. Tonight, clear low mid-60s. Right now, it's 70 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
fellas, your health matters. Because your life matters, your family matters, and if you are 100%, you can be the best dad, you can be the best employee, employer, you can be the best husband, whatever it is, you want to be at 100%, and that's where Mentality comes in. Mentality Health has helped me dramatically, actually saved my life. We found something that was going on that I wouldn't even been looking for with my primary care physician. I went to Mentality because I wanted to get that edge back, and I was feeling just a little bit off. Rizz was feeling the same way. He went in there, got testosterone treatment, and said he was sleeping better than he ever has in his life within a week.
I just did a blood panel, got the results on Friday. Everything's great. Feeling good.
Awesome.
Testosterone levels are where they should be.
Good.
It's a game changer.
Yeah, the physicality of it matters, and just the peace of mind knowing that you're back to 100% and staying at 100%. That's what Mentality is there for. Their physicians provide the most comprehensive treatment available. It's so easy to start, too. Just simply pick a selection, pick a clinic location. They got a South County and a West County location. Contact their office, and a treatment coordinator is going to help you set up that consultation. You get that consultation, you get treatment specific to you, whether it's testosterone replacement therapy or maybe just vitamins or this or that. Either way, they're going to find out and get you back to 100%, and then you're going to feel the results. You're going to look your best, you're going to feel your best, and you're going to perform at your very best. That's what it's all about. You want that edge, that competition in life, business, family, friends, anything. You want to be at 100%. So check out Mentality Health today at lowtusa.com.
Hello, I'm Lefty Burton, here for you, your Valentine's 2016 holiday dating tips. Number 1, fireplaces are great, but don't get too close. Human hair is flammable. Tip number 2, a bearskin rug is romantic. Go with something dark. It'll hide most of the stains. Alcohol is key. Always check for an ID. If you don't know, the judge will tell you. Tip number 4, trash bags should always be within reach. I'm fine. I have mine within reach all the time. We're not going to get to all of them. I haven't even gotten to the clamps yet. We're out of time for this year. I'll see you next year with Lefty Burton's Valentine's Tips for 2017. Goodbye for now.
Aha! Welcome back to the farm. So today's a special day because I got Mark from Colonel Landscaping here. Hey, Mark.
How's it going?
So Mark brought us a gift, the gift of a tree. So Mark, what is it? What does this symbolize? What is this tree? What do we call this?
So this would be kind of like a statement tree. Or a memorial tree sometimes. Moving on to a new piece of land, you put this thing in there, it grows along with you as you grow with the land.
Well, a memorial would be like if I died and then you plant this over me. So we'll call this a statement tree.
Statement tree.
So this is a statement tree courtesy of Mark and Colonel Landscaping for Rizz Farms here, which will be put up in front of the house and it'll be on the farm for forever.
Yep.
All right, so Mark, what kind of tree is this?
This is an autumn blaze maple, so it's going to get beautiful fall colors. It's a relatively fast grower, so it's going to get nice and big, give the house some shade.
Oh, awesome. So we need to put this into the ground, which I've never planted a tree before, so...
Oh, you're going to get your education today.
Oh, nice. So let's get it off the trailer.
All right.
And into the ground.
Yes, sir.
And how much does this thing weigh?
Probably about 200 pounds.
Good thing I got this cart. Let's load her up. All right, Mark, let's do a tree raising ceremony.
All right, here we go.
You're doing great.
Yep, that's it. Keep doing it. Here we go. Okay.
All right, here we go. Down a hill, down a hill.
Yep, now up. Up a hill. This is actually going to be the hard part.
Ready?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Wait.
Here we go.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We can't just leave it like this, right? We got to put it in the ground.
Yes. We got to put it in the ground. So we're going to need to dig a hole about twice the width of the root ball and just a little bit more shallow than the depth of the root ball.
Do we have a machine? Because I'm into doing things the easy way. Listen, I understand the manual labor part. Makes you man. Gives you muscles. But I got nothing to prove to anybody, so... did you bring a machine with you?
Yep, I got just the thing.
Oh. We have heavy machinery. All right, Mark, start digging.
Oh, boy, there you go.
All right, so before we get the tree in, I know as you were digging the hole, you were saying this is amazing soil.
Yes.
What makes this amazing soil?
So it's a nice rich brown color. As we can see, we can squeeze it, and it's not squeezing out in between my fingers, so there's not too much clay content in it. It's moist, it's...
So Tracy
Moist.
Bibb, once again, is doing
Everybody's-
her quote for the cure for the entire month of August. If you call Tracy Bibb, who's a wonderful insurance agent, in fact, our insurance agent, everybody here is covered by Tracy. When you call Tracy for a no obligation quote, she will donate $5 to Kids Rock Cancer. And when I say no obligation, I mean, if you call her and say, all right, give me a quote on my auto policy, she'll crunch the numbers and you go, no, thanks. She'll still give the money to Kids Rock Cancer. That's the kind of person she is. She's charitable and just a great person and a great insurance agent. I have all my policies through Tracy Bibb. Got the cars, got the house, got the life insurance, which if you have a family, that's important. If you own a boat, a motorcycle, live on the Illinois side, live on the Missouri side, it doesn't matter. She got you covered. Tracy Bibb, Allstate Insurance, 314-352-4494, 314-352-4494, or text the word quote to 65780. We'll send you all her information. It's Tracy Bibb. It's Allstate Insurance. Are you in good hands?
What the hell are you doing here? What are you doing here, man? I told you to get out of here!
Paparazzi, get out of here.
Hey, Kevin Pollak here, reminding you it's the Rizzuto Show. And hey, happy birthday, Rizz.
Their legs will get tired. They will.
So this was trending on Twitter, and actually Jeff told me about it. How about you?
Look at me.
How about you looking on Twitter,
He said step up
getting all,
while...
getting all trending?
Well, you know, he provides a lot of stuff for the show, and while King Scott is out, I got to help out, right?
Yeah. So the question was, or the whole thread was, age yourself with a store. So if you post a picture of the store or you would just say the name of the store, people could figure out how old you are. Now, there's a couple classic closed stores that I could think about. But if you were to say one store, Jeff, that would age you, go ahead.
Grandpa's.
Oh, yeah.
So if you said Grandpa's, I could tell you're in your 50s.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, if you went there as a kid, you'd be in your 50s now, for sure. Right? That makes sense, right?
You talking about it was down on Watson?
Yeah.
But down by Chippewa? I mean, I went there and I'm not in my 50s.
Okay, yeah.
I can
So
name
40s,
one that's
50s,
perfect
yeah.
for somebody my age.
Here, a local one here?
It was a national chain.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Tower Records.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all those, yeah. Tower Records.
Tower Records. You go, oh, you're in your 40s.
Yeah.
Or, or early 50s.
Here, I would go Streetside Records again.
Yeah.
Same, or
Street
another
side.
record
That's
store.
perfect, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
locally.
one. Yeah, locally.
Well, because I had one on Watson right there. And then we had the one in Delmar.
Yep.
All right, give me one store, Moon.
I said it before, Venture for South County folks. Venture was where I think Target went in there afterwards and all that. But Venture was like our Target on South Lindbergh or South Kirkwood, whichever one it is right there, before the Walmarts and all that came in.
Yep.
Venture.
But that's very South County. And I don't know, if was that a national chain? Was that like a regional Marshalls type of competitor?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, you could also say Blockbuster.
Yeah, you can say Kroger, too, because we used to have Kroger grocery stores here. They're still in other states, but it's no longer
Is
here.
Kroger in L.A.? Like, is that a California thing now? Kroger?
I don't know. I remember there used to be one.
What's the big one? Oh, Ralph's.
Ralph's. Yeah, Ralph's.
Where's Kroger?
Kroger is all over the place.
All right, so Blockbuster, if you say Blockbuster, you go, all right, that's somebody that grew up in the 80s and 90s.
That's a good one. You know, our kids, or my older kids, could now say Shop and Save, even though that's gone.
Toys R Us, too.
Toys R Us, right. My kids were just talking about Toys R Us. They said, because my younger ones were around right when it started to close down, started to really come aware. And they're like, we always thought Toys R Us sold animals. Because they always had like animals in the
like
in the
Jeffrey the
commercials.
giraffe?
Yep.
Another one.
Our kids could say Toys R Us because they were around and they shopped at Toys R Us when they were younger.
Yeah.
I mentioned to Moon, and he didn't remember this one, but in the parking lot of the old Schnucks where Burlington now is on South Lindbergh there, right by Vianney High School and all that strip mall where Venture was, in that parking lot there was a Colonel Days store, which was just denim.
Is that where that Plato's Closet is?
No, I don't think
It's the one that's in the lot.
It's across the street.
It's no, this is in the parking lot of where Venture used to be. It's in the parking lot of where Burlington is now and all of those stores. I don't know, the building itself may be gone now. I don't know, but you walked in, it was nothing but denim.
I think there's still a building there.
Is there?
Because they had like a Long John Silver's or something on the other side of the lot, and now that's a Chipotle and something else.
All right, here's a couple for people my age. Sam Goody. Mm-hmm. They ain't around no more.
Heck yeah.
Bradley's? Did you guys have Bradley's here?
I don't know what that is.
It's just almost like a TJ Maxx, like a department store. No. And it was same as Caldor. We had a store called Caldor that was kind of the same thing. KB Toys.
KB Toys, yeah.
KB Toys.
When I first saw this thread, I was like, let's just visualize going through Crestwood Mall. Because every one of those stores would age you.
Yeah, KB was up by the ramp, and on the other side was K&K, I think it was called. K&K had a red dot for the logo. Did you guys ever have that?
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Man.
Even like the Sharper Image store is gone.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah.
What about Brookstone?
I think Sharper Image is online only.
Brookstone may be closed. I don't know. But I know Borders closed.
Oh, what about, I'm going through Crestwood Mall now. Remember Glicks? The clothing store, Glicks?
I don't know.
G-L-I-K, I think is what it was. It was a local family, I think.
You could say for around here, Famous Bar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's gone.
Stixbury and Fuller, remember that?
What about Sports Authority?
Yeah.
No. Mm-hmm.
I was reading about Sports Authority. I guess Dick's Sporting Goods actually bought all the intellectual Sports Authority property.
Okay, I was going to ask because it's basically the same thing, only a different sign out front.
Yeah, I think Dick's bought all that stuff. Sports Authority was huge.
Spot when that first opened. I remember when that first opened in Crestwood, man.
Yeah.
It was
Sports Authority?
Yeah, dude, it was a dream. I went in there, I was like, oh my gosh, I have like 4 different types of baseball cleats I can choose from now.
And I can walk out of here with a lacrosse helmet.
This is great.
Apparently there's a venture in Arlington Heights, Illinois, which is a northwest suburb. So there's one there.
Circuit City, gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, another local one, and speaking of sports, Johnny Max.
Oh, yeah.
That's recent.
Well, yeah.
Within the past couple of years.
Yep.
Comp USA?
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Are there still Gateway 2000s? Because that'll...
That's what they sold at Comp USA. Here it is, computer.
Speaking of that, Radio Shack.
Oh, yeah.
Are they all closed?
I think so.
Well, they all got closed.
The Shack.
Then Nick Cannon bought it, and right? Didn't he like pour a lot of money into it or something?
I think they rebranded as the Shack.
And then closed again?
I am not sure.
Let's see here. The Shack is back. But what year is that from?
But if I want a really crappy RC car that breaks after 3 times using it.
Another one that I
batteries
think was national as far as electronics go. Circuit City.
Yeah, Circuit City gone.
That's a good one.
And Ultimate Electronics.
I thought that was local.
Oh yeah,
Ultimate Electronics.
I don't know. It was just huge. It's all I remember.
I remember the Ultimate Electronics. Was that in Brentwood?
Well, there was one. I want to say there was one in was in O'Fallon maybe, or St. Peter's or something.
It looks like Radio Shack is online. Online only.
Yeah,
but
you know, it's
online.
funny. Most of these stores.
Guess what's sold? Guess what's on RadioShack.com but is sold out?
Radios.
What was the record store
big-ass
and CD
boombox.
store that ended in
Oh,
FY?
right.
Big
Somebody's
ass
asking
boombox.
FYE?
FYE.
Yeah,
for
FYE.
your-
What's
For
he
your
said it
entertainment.
ended in a FY.
Like Shopify or something like that?
I don't remember that. That's Bryce asking.
Wait, what is it? What type of store?
What was the record and CD store that ended in an FY? Like sci-fi, but music related.
I don't know about
Maybe he's
that.
thinking about something else.
Fee-fi fo-fum.
We had, yeah, that was like a car stereo place.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that
EB
was a-
Games.
yeah,
EB
that was
Games
a
somebody brought up.
EB Games. Oh my goodness, that was the mall GameStop.
What about Hibbett Sports? Are they still around?
I forgot about EB Games. That was a regular for me.
EB Games.
Yeah, wow.
Gone.
Yeah, because
Gone.
there was Sam Goody, there was FYE, which came in afterwards because we used to do a bunch of signings with FYE, and they didn't close until just a few years ago.
Tower
right?
Records.
What about is Slacker still around?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Slackers
okay.
kicks ass.
Good.
Still around. And the place in the Loop. What's the one? Vintage Vinyl.
Vintage vinyl,
Still
yeah.
going. All right, real quick, let's get to some of your emails. Rizz at 1057thepoint.com.
Listening to the show on Friday, some food news regarding Mountain Dew teaming up with a beer company. You guys remember Ski Soda?
Oh yeah,
My kids had ski for the first time on Saturday.
gonna say just had some a week or two ago.
They matched up with a beer company to make a Kolish-style ale with their citrus soda, and it's called Brewski.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Cool.
That sounds like a great
Did
idea.
they sell that?
Apparently so.
Brewski.
Yep.
Yeah, what else would you call it? That's perfect.
Yeah, it is. Brewski.
I never heard of it. Thank you for telling us. Next.
Yep. I guess over the last week, or I don't know, one day last week, we were talking about the linemen that get out there and restore power after the big storms that we had.
Yeah, and you know what?
Remember
There was a big storm knocked everybody out on was it Wednesday night?
that? Yeah, and I think Tony.
Oh no, it was Thursday. It was Thursday.
What was it, like 3,400 in the St. Louis area?
Oh, it was over 100,000 people were without power for quite a bit.
When we read it on the air, though, wasn't it like 3,400 was left or something like that? Or where am I getting that number?
I don't know. But anyway, so it was a pretty nasty storm, wicked storm that knocked power out for a bunch of people on Thursday. And I don't know, you look on social media and just people bitching.
Ugh. Twitter can't turn your electricity back on for you. Neither can Instagram or Facebook.
And they're blaming the linemen, they're blaming Ameren. You know, you don't think they're working on it?
Yeah.
You don't think they're working on it? Because when that power is down,
They can't charge you.
That meter ain't running.
Yeah.
It's not like when your cable's out, they can still charge you even though you can't watch it.
Yeah, I
That
forget.
meter ain't running, and they ain't making money.
Yeah, dude, I ran into somebody who was complaining
Donkeys.
like, damn electric company. They're like, what? Like, they are trying as faster than you are, man. They care more than you do about getting your power back
Everybody
on. I
wants the
swear.
power back on.
I know people are frustrated. It sucks. But when you're on social media blaming Ameren or even the people that are climbing the poles, come on, man.
My electricity's been out for 4 hours. Well, a lot of other people's had too. We had to basically clean out our entire refrigerator and restock it. It's part of life, man. So email, thanks so much for the kind words about the workers who are trying to get power restored. My husband is one of those linemen who were called out last night after working all day yesterday to go back in to help restore, and is still out there with no idea. This was when the email was written. Is still out there with no idea when he'll be finished. There are many companies who contract with Ameren. This person's husband actually works for JF Electric on the Missouri side, and we have many friends who work for various line and tree trimming companies in the St. Louis area. Sure do appreciate how you guys are always so supportive.
I'm not a shill for Ameren. It could be any other company. But I know that Ameren has workers that climb poles, and they have, contractors that cut tree limbs and stuff like that.
Well, and that's the stuff that they have to do before power goes back, or else it's just going to happen again. And this person's point is they can't just walk up and flip a switch like a lot of people think to get your electricity back on. That's not how it works.
These are guys that work overnight trying to get stuff turned back on while you're bitching that your cell phone ain't charged.
There's a reason why your electricity went off, and they're fixing that.
Yeah.
It's not like everybody's sitting around going, well, we could just get in the car and go press that button, but I don't want to.
I love social media. Just another way for people to complain. Next.
This is what we need social media for. Try an Oreo. Wait, what was it? It was an Oreo with melted peanut butter. Somebody emailed in. It was just
that, and then we talked about apparently this trend is dipping your Oreos in salsa.
Right.
No thanks.
This one not so bad. Try an Oreo with a smear of cream cheese.
Why can't you just eat an Oreo? Why can't you just have an Oreo and enjoy it as it was made? It was perfect.
Do you know how many ingredients we had to combine just to get the Oreo?
Like,
we have already
There's been
combined.
market research, food scientists.
When we put it in the package, it's the finished product.
Perfect.
We're done with it.
It's already an exquisite combination.
You don't need anything else. Cream cheese. Why? You don't need cream cheese on it.
You're upsetting the guy that gets upset if you put barbecue sauce on whatever. That's not how it was constructed.
It's A1 on steak, which is
That's what it is.
Or ketchup.
I
What
gotta be
about
honest.
what about A1 and ketchup kind of swirled together?
You can put it on your own cheap
That sounds
meat.
good.
It's actually really good.
That's probably great for fries or poutine or something.
It's great for all of that.
You can put it on the crappy beef you buy.
I buy very good beef. Thanks for asking.
Although cream cheese on any, I think I'm.
No, I'm sure it's fine.
I think I'm willing to try cream cheese on pretty much
I'm
anything.
sure it's delicious, but just enjoy the Oreo. You know, you put all this other stuff, you don't taste the Oreo anymore. I feel
if you feel as though you needed to add to the Oreo, why'd you buy it?
right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you want to
Why?
get to this package of Oreos? Does it have cream cheese?
Well, let's say maybe it's somebody that bought Oreos, was told that they're going to love them, and just can't like them. So they're trying to find some combination.
Then
to
don't
like.
have them.
Well, but you got to get to the bag. you got to get
through the bag
yeah.
somehow.
Bring it to work and put it in the kitchen because somebody will eat the
Yeah,
Oreos.
be gone in a snack.
Get out of here. Cream cheese on Oreos. Again, I'm sure it's delicious, but you don't need it. And I'm not going to dip my Oreo in salsa either because that's disgusting.
You know what I'm going to dip my Oreo? Into my face, and then I'm going to bite.
Maybe milk, and that's it. But then I'm going to enjoy the glass of milk. Next.
This person here wants to recommend movies and TV shows all the time, but doesn't want to because they're afraid that we're going to hate something that they suggest.
Okay, go ahead.
That being said, I really think you should check out Gunpowder Milkshake on Netflix.
Oh, I saw garbage.
Okay. Next.
I've never
Okay,
seen it.
I believe
I have
you.
no idea what it is.
It says it doesn't really say anything other than it's really cool, really well filmed, shoot 'em up movie with a truly all-star
Gunpowder
cast.
milk. Gunpowder milkshake.
Yeah. That sounds like one of our podcast titles or something.
It really does.
It's like two words that really normally don't go together. Says the wife and I watched it and it was awesome.
Karen Gillan, who is the girl from Jumanji, the latest Jumanji, the redheaded.
She's also in that Gunpowder Milkshake too, isn't she?
She's also in Guardians of the Galaxy, the blue woman. Lena Headey.
Oh, that's the gal that plays the blue gal.
Yeah, she plays the blue gal. Lena Headey, or is it Hetty from Game of Thrones?
Hetty.
Hetty. I mean, it's got a good cast.
It doesn't say anything about it except for it's a shoot 'em up movie.
Angela Bassett.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Giamatti's in this.
Well, look at that. Does it give a synopsis of what it's about?
Let me see. Action thriller. It's a movie. 3 generations of women fight back against those who could take everything from them. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, great cast. All right,
Shoot.
thanks for the suggestion.
Shoot 'em up.
Gunpowder milkshake. Next.
Catching up on the podcast, you guys were talking about getting tattoos at a house.
Well, that's what Tony's first tattoo was at somebody's house.
Yep.
And we're not endorsing it.
No. When I was in middle When I was in middle school, one of my friends who was 13 or 14-year-old girl at the time got her nipples pierced in someone's basement. The guy who pierced her was probably in his 20s at the time.
Creepy.
Gross.
How old was she?
13 or 14. And probably in his 20s. Not 20, in his 20s.
Wow.
Yikes. Yikes.
And what's crazy is that's just like a baseline to this. Okay, that's not even what we're going to talk about moving forward. The guy who pierced her was probably in his 20s at the time. Fast forward a few years later, I decided to get my eyebrow pierced as a junior in high school. Someone at school recommended someone who was, quote, licensed and, quote, cheap.
You know what? Licensed and cheap piercers in a store.
Right.
They have that, and they're not expensive.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
With the correct legal oversights.
Yeah.
There's another store, Claire's. I decided to trust their recommendation and bought an eyebrow ring. Showed up at this person's apartment.
How old?
Junior in high school.
Junior in high school would be 17.
And then, if you're under 18, probably got to get something signed. So that's probably why they did it. But they're going to see it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, stovetop sterilization was all they needed before sticking the needle through my eyebrow. A few seconds later, the guy said, quote, "Did I mention I don't like blood because I was bleeding pretty bad?"
Stovetop. Wait. Even for eyebrows and things, they're not using the same needle, correct? That's a separate package, right?
I have no idea.
Pierced.
Listen, the only piercings I've gotten were my ears, and we did them at home.
Right, yeah. But that's just straight through. You know, and go back to front. With the eyebrow, it's a little different story, I guess.
I remember my wife did one side and then did the cartilage up top. That did not go well.
Of you or of her?
Me.
You did your cartilage?
Up top?
Oh my gosh, doesn't that hurt really bad?
It hurt like a mother.
That's what I thought.
And I bled everywhere.
Yeah.
And then it got infected.
Yeah, but with the eyebrow, just like, because I have the what do you call this, labret piercing? I have one of those. It's a hollow tube. It's like, it's not just a, it's not just a piercing, it's an actual coring.
Oh, so you can put something in there?
Well, it's just,
Oh,
it's because it's
why'd you do that?
Why did I do what? Talk about the coring?
Here? Like you got it here?
Here, yeah.
Oh, God.
It's stupid. And I didn't realize until my dentist goes, "Oh my gosh, dude, whatever this crap is in your lip has destroyed your gums."
Yeah.
Off of it. And I was like, "Oh, really?" And I took it out right then. But until then, I didn't know. I was just looking for something, whatever, and didn't want to do the eyebrow. I needed it symmetrical. But I'm saying when they do the eyebrow, that's a different needle. It's a different core each time, right? I would never get pierced by something that I thought was
How about you never go to somebody's house to get something like pierced like that?
Yeah, if they're sterilizing it on the stovetop.
Now, we did sterilize the needle with my cartilage on the stovetop as well.
I don't think I sterilized a needle on mine.
We made it sure it was red hot.
My cousin did it with a safety pin in class.
Oh, boy.
I just made sure I was super buzzed. I did 2 holes.
Yeah, I was really buzzed, too.
Yeah.
And,
I did it myself. You said she did it for you?
Yeah.
I just stood there and just went like that.
No,
It took me a long time.
Get this. This is according to my cousin. My cousin said that he pierced his ear in class. This was, I think, middle school or maybe early high school. And I was like, "Oh, dude, what'd you do with it?" He's like, "Oh, the girl behind me had a safety pin stuck through it." And I was like, just like that? And he said, "No, first we took an ice cube from the teacher's soda and numbed it." I was just like,
You didn't put it back.
That was his story. I don't know if that's true.
All right, thank you all for your emails. Boy, the creepiest thing of that was the 13-year-old getting their nipples pierced. Oh, my God.
Well, and as the story goes, yeah, she bled really bad and then went home, and parents found out about it right away.
Of course, and should have called the police.
I had to remove the piercing or I would have missed my junior ring dance.
Oh, this is the eyebrow?
Yeah, this is the eyebrow,
not the nipples.
And then she went back to do it when she was of age, and apparently when you do it right, you see how bad it was when you had it done wrong.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yikes.
We got your headline Hooshe and sports after the break, also headline Goo. It is 9:04 on this Monday. And that'll look at your traffic and weather. Jeff Burton coming at you.
Your point traffic brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Everything looks pretty cleared off and pretty good. Your point forecast today, clear high in the mid-80s. Tonight, clear low in the mid-60s. Right now, it's 70 at the Point Studio, 73 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
All right, so this is your cover song, huh? So you know what? I know what you're going to play here. I don't know all the words.
It's well, I mean,
I don't know which.
There's only
what
one line you need to know.
What you want me to sing here?
And even though the moments pass me by, I still can't turn away. 'Cause all the dreams you never thought you'd lose get tossed along the way.
So, Jeff, I've been working with Kevin Putney for a long time now. Bought the last house through Kevin, refinanced twice through Kevin. And I worked, when we bought our first house back in 07, we did the out-of-town bank thing.
Right.
And it sucked.
Yes, it did. I did that. We did that one time, and it was, as I said before, you're a slave to when they're in the office. They could be outside having a smoke break, and you need to know something right away. Or the downtime when you're sending stuff in the mail. It's got to go to Chicago, for instance.
Oh, or even just, hey, what's your policy number so we could,
Like, who am I talking to this time when I call?
When I call Kevin, hey, it's Rizz.
Yeah, Kevin picks up.
Or if my wife calls, hey, it's Amelia.
That just brings
Kevin
the anxiety down right away. And that's the other thing, too. Talk with him before you jump in the car and start driving around looking for sale signs. You don't know what you're going to be able to spend.
Well, yeah, get yourself qualified and approved for your home loan. And by the way, Kevin Putney offers every type of home loan out there. FHA loans, VA loans, conventional loans, USDA loans, jumbo loans, cash out refinances. He will find the loan that fits your needs and makes the whole thing simple.
He's also working on something for that whole debt-to-income ratio issue that some people have as well.
Oh, yeah. Call Kevin, 314-862-0123. 314-862-0123. He's online at 123mortgage.com. Kevin Putney, NMLS 260678, a division of AFN. NMLS 237341, 10-Point Drive. Suite 330, Brea, California, 92821. Contact today, 314-862-0123.
Hello ladies, I'm King Scott the Virgin, 34-year-old, just looking for the love of my life. Queen, someone I could rule their heart, they can rule my heart. It just means a lot to me to find the right lady for me. I've been looking my whole life and this is the moment.
Does the carpet match the drapes?
Our wedding night, we'll find out. I enjoy playing guitar, singing, performing live. I also love doing comedy. I do sketch comedy. It's a real hoot. I work in the medical field. I help doctors. I assist them during cataract removal surgeries. Turn-ons, kale with a little bit of salt. Harmonizing while we sing. Shoe size under 8. Someone who can walk in high heels. Matching socks. Someone who appreciates a new pair of Hanes. Badminton. Golfing in the nude. Television shows that start with the letter L. Wealthy parents. Turn-offs, nice discussion on feminism. Less than 10 teeth, more than 12 teeth, thicker mustache than mine, poor parents. It's gross. I'm looking for a woman who wants to braid all through the night. Someone who has a lot of airline miles that we can use. You care a lot about me and you don't care if I know or I'm kin to someone who's pretty famous. I'm a virgin because I've been waiting for my true love. You.
Look what we got! The two winners. Yeah! We've got the weapons. Oh boy. This is what you get for winning. Woo!
Well, let me see if there's a regulation.
Let me see if there's regulation. No, you don't get to touch the baseball.
I want to see the regulation. All right. Time to suit up.
This is hot. Oh my God, it's so hot. Can you still see my nipples? Yep. Jeff. No. You don't have to take the clothes off, just put them on over the clothes. Oh, over the top. Rizz. Mike TV from Willy Wonka.
Oh, yeah. Does he look like a jerk face?
We can do this, right? We can do this. Oh, he threw it in my face! Oh! Ow! Rig! Lower! Ah! Oh, Jesus!
Hey, remember when you said you were going to burn my house down?
Hey! Oh, my God! Jesus Christ!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rizz Farms. So the plan is going to release a bunch of videos to kind of show you around the farm that I've been talking about so much, tell you guys what we're doing out here, and I don't know, you guys are going to go through the journey with me as I become, yes, a farmer. So let's go. We'll start the tour right now. I'm opening the gate. So there are a lot of buildings on this property, and right now we're kind of in the middle of it all. This is where most of the buildings are, in the barns and the old house, and a lot of this stuff is coming down. It's work in progress, and it's going to take a little while, but eventually I'll be able to actually sleep here. But right now I want to show you one of the big fields on the property, and man, possibilities are endless. Come on. Check this out. There's nothing. Nothing. It's a blank canvas. So this place has been owned by the same family since I think the 1800s. And the last family member died last October. So listen, this guy's spirit is here. I could feel it.
The next Point Blood Drive coming up this Thursday, August 19th. Traverse GMT West. Put it in your calendar. Missouri, O'Fallon, Missouri, Highway 70 and the Bryan Road exit. So it's O'Fallon, Missouri. That's Traverse GMT West. You'll see the big GMT sign there. We're going to be there. They're going to be there from 1 to 6 with Impact Life, taking blood to go to local hospitals, people that are in need right here. I'm going to be there from 3 to 5 with Impact Life. You have heard that there is a crucial shortage of blood right now in our area, and you can provide life-saving blood that's needed for operations and medical emergencies. This is an Eagle Call. Everybody, get out there and donate.
Eagle Call!
That's right. Get out there and donate. Do yourself a favor. Get some karma points. And do your community a favor by giving blood. You're also going to get that limited edition Point shirt designed by King Scott. We'll have a whole bunch of freebies out there at the Point table rewarding you for being such a kind and great person. Schedule your appointment now. Please answer the Eagle Call. 1057thepoint.com/blood drive. You got to make an appointment. Again, that's Thursday, this coming Thursday, 1 to 6 in O'Fallon, Missouri at Traverse GMT West with Impact Life. Everybody who donates scores those karma points and gets that Point shirt, and you are helping save lives. Please schedule your appointment now and come see me. 1057thepoint.com/blood drive.
Aha! Welcome back to the farm. So today's a special day because I got Mark from Colonel Landscaping here. Hey, Mark.
How's it going?
So Mark brought us a gift. The gift.
You're listening to the Rizz Show, and it's Ian Bang.
So Mark, what is
Happy
this
birthday,
symbolize?
Rizz.
What is this tree? What do we call it?
Somebody mentioned Aladdin's Castle as a store that's closed. You know, age yourself with a store. Aladdin's Castle was the arcade. And we had one, I guess there's one left in Quincy, Illinois. But I didn't realize it was a chain. I thought that was a local place by us. But all I remember is those arcades. Okay, picture yourself in an arcade with the tokens. Okay? And you put your $5 in, you get your, 20 tokens. And you close your hand on the tokens, you open your hand back up, your hand is filthy.
Yeah. Filthy and sweaty somehow.
Filthy, and you go, what? Now it's like I'm not a full-on germaphobe, but I'm thinking like, man, how disgusting were those coins.
Yeah, somehow they came with dirt and sweat. It was just nasty.
Just nasty. And you smell your hands. I can still smell them.
You did it anyway, damn it. What was the one in Crestwood?
Exhilarama.
Exhilarama. Yeah.
It was dope.
Downstairs there.
We had a Mr. Arcade, and we had an Aladdin's Castle in the mall. And there's a kind of an arcade in the Chesterfield Mall. What's left of it?
Was that Tilt? We used to have a Tilt in South County.
I don't know what it's called, but it's apparently it's the only thing really doing well there.
Oh, really?
It is a straight up arcade, but I think you could buy the games. You could buy I think it's a store where you could buy like a stand-up, arcade machine or a pinball machine, but you could also go there and play.
Huh.
Oh, interesting. So retail /
Yeah, from what I understand, and I understand that it's actually doing okay.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
a lot of people like those, man, especially from our generation. Those classics, The Simpsons, Mortal Kombats.
I know my daughter wouldn't, but would the boy enjoy that, going to an arcade?
It's a lot of light and sound and all that stuff, assuming there's other people there.
My kids love it. We've done it on vacation.
Yeah, on vacation. But if we go like, all right, well, you know, they love Dave and Buster's.
Oh, there you go. It can get a lot louder than that.
There was one.
In a bad way.
Remember how I was telling you how the Lake of the Ozarks is just total rundown crap hole now as far as the kids stuff. Back in the 90s, it was like awesome. I took the kids this last summer or spring to like an arcade thing that I remember from there, and it was disastrously gross, dirty, awful, and the kids still love.
Yeah, and I'm talking like Dave and Buster's has like the newer video games, the more modern arcade games. You know, where some of these old school arcades, I wonder if they'd still enjoy that. Or like, why do the games look this way? They look so old. I don't know. All right, Moon, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do sports. Moon coming at you.
Sports brought to you by Nissan. Choose Nissan today and get big savings. Shop NissanUSA.com. Yadier Molina, Dylan Carlson, and Paul DeYoung missing from the Cardinals lineup on Sunday, and the starting pitcher was left-hander J.A. Happ, who was acquired just after he allowed 9 runs in 3 innings to Detroit. But Happ and the Cardinals smacked KC 7-2 on Sunday. Happ had 5 2/3 scoreless innings, won both the first and final games of an historic six-game trip for the Cardinals. Cardinals resuscitated offense, scored 4 or more runs for the 11th consecutive game.
Let's not get all excited because the teams you beat were the Royals and the Pirates.
Maybe
That's
so,
okay.
But that's the best we've done since 2017.
And you know what? What's his name? Schultz said, hey, we are going back to Busch Stadium with confidence.
That's right.
All
yeah. Put a little confidence in our back pocket. We'll be there.
The best they had done since 2017. A couple highlights included Nolan Arenado's 3rd homer in 3 games of the series and Tyler O'Neill's 20th homer of the season, a 432-foot smash. Cards play the Brewers tomorrow, 6:45 p.m.
I mean, Flaherty looked great on Friday.
Sure did.
Excellent.
It was a good weekend.
Yep.
Welcome to the year of the no-hitter. 3.5 months in the 2021 season. 8 no-hitters have already been thrown, not including multiple unofficial 7-inning no-hitters. And the 8 no-hitters are a modern-era record. 4 modern-era seasons, 1990, 91, 2012, 2015, all had 7 no-hitters. We have already hit 8 this year. Also ties the all-time MLB record from 1884. Some have been saying that we've seen so many no-hitters that it may actually be a problem, really.
Why?
But, well, because we're always talking about juice balls for the pitcher, juice balls for the batters.
So, yes, everybody loves to see home runs, but when you get close to a no-hitter,
yeah, nobody turning away.
Nobody turning away. That's excitement on the other side of things.
Nobody was turning away from this game. I don't know if you guys read about this. Arizona Diamondbacks rookie left-hander Tyler Gilbert, 2 first names. He no-hit the Padres on Saturday night, making big league history on an individual and a league-wide basis as a part of a 7-0 blowout victory. Gilbert, who's 27, making his first career start and just his 4th career appearance in the majors. So his first career start
He got a no-hitter. You got to be kidding me.
Isn't that amazing?
It's so great, isn't it? I mean, and imagine any time that you ever played a sport in front of your parents. From what I understand, his dad or somebody was there. That's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to look up home run,
so cool.
home run first at bat. That's like, this is the extreme of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Todd Zeal did that right here, didn't he? Home run first at bat.
Probably.
Either way, he became the 4th pitcher to ever toss a no-no in a start. Number 1, joining a whole bunch of guys from the 1800s, and then one feller in the 50s. Pretty cool from that guy. And if you read the stats, he only used 2 pitches for over 90% of his throws, fastball and a cutter. Kind of cool. All right, let's perform a thought exercise. You are an NFL running back. You're an undrafted, undersized, underdog NFL running back fighting for a roster spot. You're playing in your first career NFL preseason game, participating in your first series of the game. Your first rush was nothing special. Your second, you got 8 yards, short of a first down. Then you take the ball one more time. 2nd and 2. You find a hole for the first down, and you meet your first tackle attempt 2 yards later. But you don't stop there. You drag half of the opposing team through a linebacker, all sorts of different stuff. You, all of 5'8" and 220 pounds, keep your legs moving until 14 yards past the line of scrimmage. Feel pretty good, right?
Yeah, I think.
Most impressive thing you've done all preseason, you look down at the guy and you kind of go, yeah, just a little bit.
Yep.
Flag flies. You've just committed a taunting penalty. Your progress has been erased. Your team gets the first down, but you are 1 short. Your team gets the first down, but you're 1 yard short of where the play began.
Does the NFL go back and forth on this issue, or is it just me?
So you got to see the video. I've posted it on the blog. They're trying to crack down on the whole taunting thing. This, if you watch the video, it's going to be an interesting gray area.
There are people that are really pissed about it.
Yeah, the internet is up in arms. They are firing at the ref.
Warren Sapp, Hall of Famer.
Sure.
It's like, I don't want to play. I wouldn't want to play in a league like this.
Right. Old school guy like that.
All right, so you want to know who hit a home run first at bat for the Cardinals?
Please.
Lane Thomas, Paul DeYoung. Who's Mark Worrell back in 08? Adam Wainwright, first at bat and home run.
I know there was a Worrell that was a pitcher, but that was
Todd Worrell, yeah.
Did he have a brother?
Hector Luna.
Oh,
Todd
Hector Luna.
Todd Worrell hit a hell of a homer.
Gene Stenschulte.
Got me there, man.
Chris Richard. Let's see here. Wally Moon. I don't know who that is. I forgot Adam Wainwright.
Wow. That's crazy.
Mark Worrell's only 38.
So go watch that video up on the blog and weigh in, because it's going to be an interesting season if they're calling that a taunting penalty every single time.
Adam Wainwright, first pitch.
Wow.
First pitch home run.
That's even cool. That's even cooler. Saturday news here. Former West Germany striker Gerd Müller, one of the game's greatest goal scorers, has died at the age of 75. Former club Bayern Munich said on Sunday he's 68 goals and 62 internationals, including the winner in the 74 World Cup final. This dude is just an absolute hero as far as the soccer world, and very beloved by everyone who knew him, apparently like a really good dude. I'd also like to say that the English Premier League started over the weekend. It's incredible. Great action, great speed. Check it out on Peacock Network. If you have that, just watch the highlights.
Well, I saw you complaining that you couldn't find it.
Well, they were slow on some of the replays. I'd scheduled my whole morning around this Manchester United thing.
Did your tweet save the day?
It did. They uploaded it internationally because of my tweet.
Hey, you guys, with your power out, if you just would have tweeted Amarin, they were like, "Oh, your house is out."
Yeah. No, I'm just encouraging, because a lot of hockey guys that are waiting for the season to start up here, are looking for something, and I think this is the next best thing for a hockey fan to really get into.
Yeah, we're looking for something low scoring, so.
It's not about low scoring. It's about pure action. The clock doesn't even stop. I'm Moon. That's your sports, because who do you think you are? I am.
I want to watch a sport where everybody doesn't dive all the time and act like they get tripped and all that kind of. I saw that exchange on Twitter.
What
it's
a
like,
childish argument. Come on, man.
You know what?
Listen, you didn't have to be that salty with me, though, about it.
Wait, what?
What? And your headline Hooshe, sponsored by?
Brought to you by Mort's Rush Jewelry, the exclusive jeweler of the Rizz Show.
All right, let's go to South Carolina for today's headline Hooshe. Now, one problem. I'm going to ask you guys, what's your problem with stealing animals?
Well, first of all, it's
you
stealing.
You got to feed them.
Well, they're really hard to keep under wraps if anybody comes looking for them. Especially if you steal an animal that's basically 5 times the size of you. Just saying. So a guy named Gary Cobble Jr. stole a horse last Monday. A witness saw him riding it and then taking it inside a house, which definitely seems like it would raise an eyebrow or two. Huh?
Yep.
Maybe is he taking the horse? Gary, taking the horse inside. Okay.
Is it a good idea to steal a horse? I would say nay.
Oh.
Hey, nice. No, that was good. You got to give that.
Come on, man. Scott's gone. Somebody's got to fill that void.
So the witness called the police, and when deputies arrived, they saw a horse caca in the living room. Where then they go, a clue.
Look, road apples.
Look, a clue. The deputies went through the house, and they found a full-size quarter horse standing in the middle of the bedroom.
What in the hell?
Goodness.
Horse was fine aside from a cut on its left leg. Apparently, the horse's name is Jubilee. Sure. Gary charged with larceny of livestock, and he was already wanted on some other charges. And here was the other charge he was wanted on. Throwing a mandolin into a pasture. I swear to God, that was on there. Like, already wanted her throwing a mandolin in a pasture. Okay.
Why?
That's a
he
tall
hates
horse,
mandolins.
It's also the death penalty down there in South Carolina, throwing a banjo off a bridge. So there you go, from South Carolina. Gary Cobble Jr., you are today's headline Hooshe. All right, after the break, you want to keep on with those jokes there, Moon?
Yes, always.
Yeah.
Always.
Moon and your headline goo. 9:26. Monday, another look at your traffic and weather. Jeff Burton coming at you.
Your Point Traffic brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. Let me scroll up here. Accident 270 northbound past Dorset. That should be cleared any minute now. Other than that, we are all good. Your point forecast today, clear high mid-80s. Tonight, clear low mid-60s. Right now, 73 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
How's that, Rizz?
I mean, it sounds okay. Let me turn down this mic 5 here real quick. That's good, right?
There's a blue-eyed beauty in the back of my head. How's the mix?
It's good.
Covering up all the bad things you just did. I try to get up and walk, but I'll settle for a crawl. And with what we did so right, it's a wrong way to fall. Go until it's gone, and how far gone. Here I am coming out of the rain.
Window Nation knows you're feeling that heat coming through your windows with all these 90, mid-90s and 100-degree temperatures, but you're not supposed to be feeling the heat coming through your windows. That's making your AC work harder, and that's raising your energy bills. And by the way, when winter comes and the cold comes through, then your heater's going to keep going and your furnace is going to keep going, and all this money's flying out those windows. Beat the fall rush to get that done with Window Nation windows. You get 2 free windows with every 2 that you buy, and no money down, no payments, and no interest for 24 months. And you're dealing with the guys that have saved customers over $40 million on energy bills in the summer and the winter months. So the sooner you get the new energy-efficient Window Nation windows, the better. You're going to keep saving all that money. And these are the guys that you want doing it. They've installed over 200,000 windows last year. 96% of the time, they're in and right the first time, because I measure 3 times. That's really amazing, and I love that they do that. 150,000 homes, over 150,000 homes, they've installed over 1 million windows. WindowNation.com, 866-90-NATION. Again, WindowNation.com.
Oh, hey, how's it going, man? Hey, good to see you, good to see you. Have a seat, man. Just wanted to have a chat with you, King Scott's Virginity, just to talk with you real fast, and just to say, first of all, thank you for everything that you've done for King Scott and for his lovely fiance. And I also wanted to say that you've been such a big part of our lives, you know, whether it's the show or just in our personal lives. And relationships end, and it's time for you to go. And I didn't want you to be shocked, to be surprised or anything, so I wanted to give you an idea of what's going to be happening on the wedding night, what's to come, so to speak. So when 2 people are in love, they get married, and then after they get married, they normally go away somewhere, someplace beautiful, and then they get, you know what I mean? Like, they will go behind doors. I recommend going behind doors, and then so that bitch can't get out. You show her God. You know what I'm saying? This is how you show her. And so strong, because she ain't never seen it before. And you drill. Okay, you know how when man first landed on the moon? That's what we're gonna do. We are gonna. She is your moon, and you are gonna take your flag, and you are gonna. No, it's gonna be fine. They're in love. If they got married, it's gonna. No, seriously, it's gonna be over. We're gonna miss you. We love you. We miss you, but you gotta go. Beautiful. If you need more information, I've got a website. It's jerfinoff@gmail.com. It's all good.
This is Rizzuto. Not only is he rich, but he also has a lot of money. And he's looking to invest in the next big idea.
Hi, my name is Rizz, and I have a lot of money. I mean, almost too much money. So I'm looking to invest, and I've asked the fellas to come on down to my office and pitch me their ideas. Do they have what it takes to be in the biz.
Meet King Scott. By day, he's the producer of the #1 morning show in St. Louis. But by night, he's not at work anymore. Interesting. He says that despite all of his shortcomings, his one long coming is his knack for decent ideas.
Hello, I'm King Scott, and I'm here to pitch my business idea to Rizz, and I know he will definitely invest in this. It's a revolutionary business idea. It's going to change the world over, and I definitely have what it takes to be in the biz. Sorry. Hey.
Take a seat.
Hello there.
All right. Yeah, make sure you speak into the microphone.
All right. Yeah, I definitely will. Can I move the mic a little bit?
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Well, hi, I'm King Scott. I'm so honored to be on Rizz. I mean, a big fan. Love the show. Hi, Gary. Anyways, I got a lot. Great. I got a really wonderful item, and you complain. Almost the biggest complaint I think in your life is your chair. And I actually did a study recently with the Pew Research Center, because that's all they do is chair research, that college or high school students, their #1 complaint in school that's holding them back is chairs. And that's why I'm going to show you something that's going to revolutionize everything. And it's making the most comfortable thing mobile. And I'm pretty excited to show you what I have. It's the Rizzuto toilet. Rizzuto toilet. Great product. Can I show you the product?
Are you going to put it on the whiteboard? I got a whiteboard. Gary, if you could. You've, of course, met Gary. Yeah. Gary, the whiteboard, please.
Hey, Gary.
Thank you, Gary.
Thank you, sir.
I see you brought a briefcase. This is a pretty, so far so good. You're doing all right.
Thank you. A real
Full
business.
of lollipops. Okay.
Sorry.
Come on, tell me the product.
All right. I'm glad you asked again. So with the pitch here, hold on a second. Got a lot of. Hold on a second. All right. So here's the pitch. It's a bag, and it's gonna go with you everywhere. But it's
This
a
is
chair.
not going well. Just so you know.
It gets better. All right. So here's the bag, and it's a modern design, a seat belt. So it's this cushion here.
Kind of inflated ass gasket.
Sorry. This right here is a bowl, and it will also, if you need to, take care of business.
First of all, that looks like an upside-down helmet.
This will snap around this so you can...
So it's like a modesty
Yes.
cloak.
Yes. Forward smooth. So you don't have to worry about toilet paper, and you just apply, and this is
That is I believe that's a butt plug.
Oh, yeah. It feels amazing. A charge station, so underneath the seat also...
So I had a buddy
on my leg.
come over on Saturday. Said, hey, you haven't been in my house in a while. Check out the new deck I got from Chesterfield Fence and Deck. And he goes, I have deck envy. So I knew it. A lot of people, you're not the first one to get deck envy. Thank you, Chesterfield Fence and Deck. So we get the deck, and he was more impressed with the underdecking. So we now have space we could use underneath the deck with a fan. It's covered. If it's raining, it's shady. It's comfortable. We have furniture under there. Game changer. The underdecking. Get it from Chesterfield Fence and Deck. We got a new fence as well from Chesterfield Fence and Deck. Been around for 53 years, locally owned and operated for over 5 decades. They use their own crews and trucks and tools, operate out of their own 25,000 square foot showroom and warehouse. Fences and decks and custom sunrooms, screen rooms, pergolas, patios, retaining walls, and windows. The latest and greatest in technology. That's Chesterfield Fence and Deck. Better Business Bureau Torch Award winner. And if you mention the Rizz Show this month, you will get 48 months interest-free financing on your next outdoor project. Chesterfield Fence and Deck online at chesterfieldfence.com. After all, who doesn't want a bigger deck? Now, people have been looking forward to this.
Oh, yeah.
Calling it the Moon Medley. So Moon's going to start off with Lose Yourself. And it's your job to text over a song request.
Yeah, just keep them coming. Just keep texting them over. If we don't use yours, sorry, but just keep them coming.
I gotta know the words.
Yeah,
He's got to know the words, too.
I've seen him do this.
Try.
When he plays live and does acoustic
It's
stuff. I know
Drew Lynch, and you're listening
you
to
lose
the
yourself, and then
Rizzuto
usually
Show.
it's
Hey,
kinda like a standard.
happy birthday,
You go from
Rizz.
loser-
Just talking during the sports segment about home runs, first at bat in MLB. And Adam Wainwright, the pitcher, home run, first at bat, first pitch.
Wow.
So I found the video of it. Here's the call from Mike Shannon.
Here's a swing and a shot deep to left, and Adam Wainwright has just hit his first big league home run. Holy mackerel. He really blasted that thing. The first pitch to him by the left-hander, and I mean, he knocked about 4 seats out of the left field bleachers. Woo! A home run, and it's now 4-3. Holy. He just walked up there and said, kaboom. So the Cardinals have a trip.
He said kaboom. Kaboom. That was May 24th, 2006. It's a young Adam Wainwright and real young Molina.
Yeah. What year was that again?
06.
06.
Kaboom. First pitch. First at bat. Kaboom! He said kaboom!
It's funny you say that about him.
him.
Molina looking little, because I'm watching the Pujols Brad Lidge home run, and Molina's one of the first people to high five him. He's got no tattoos.
Yeah, no
out there
neck
whatsoever.
tattoos, nothing.
He's a little pudgy guy. Oh my goodness, he really looks a lot different now.
All right, Moon, ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
What's going on in the news
Today. All right, Moon, headline go.
Thanks to the Suicide Squad, Sylvester Stallone has topped the U.S. box office in 6 decades. And he couldn't have done it without you, subtitles. Sean Penn wants unvaccinated people to stay out of movie theaters. Someone should tell him the best way to keep people out of movie theaters is to release more Sean Penn movies. Tony Bennett retired. He realized he was too old for music when his playlist was filled with Tony Bennett. Britney Spears' dad is stepping down from her conservatorship, but not before warning her money. Wait, but not before warning her money. It's about to be spent on cigarettes and Cheetos.
I thought King Scott was here for a second.
Yeah, sorry about that. Just channeling. Just channeling.
You missed him.
Madonna's 63 today, but she feels like a 25-year-old. Luckily, he's coming over tonight.
Hey, good morning.
Today is Madonna's 63rd birthday. She'll probably get a lot of gift cards to Bed Bath & Beyond Irrelevant. Ooh, you owe me dinner. That's a true story. A South Carolina man was arrested after deputies found a stolen horse inside his bedroom. The horse had a small laceration on a front leg, but it's now back home and reportedly in stable condition.
I get it. Yeah.
A Michigan man underwent surgery to remove 6 kidney beans he stuck inside his penis. Even worse, he's out $450 because he bought the beans at Whole Foods. And finally, the CDC approved a 3rd COVID shot for people in poor health. Here's how to know if you qualified. Do you live in Kentucky? You qualify. And that's it.
All right, thank you.
And that's it.
That's it.
That's all right. That's all right.
That's all right.
You get them tomorrow.
That's okay.
All right, we got a couple minutes left. Let's do some news.
Oh, yeah. We gonna do some news.
And your news being sponsored by
West County Auto Body, the best auto body repair facility in this country.
So we got about a month left of summer. But if you want to capture the essence of summer, Budweiser has you covered. Because they just partnered with the site homesick.com for a new candle that's supposed to smell like summer. Jeff, what does summer smell like?
Outside, trees, grass.
Is that what summer smells like?
Oh, I thought you were testing me, like trying to guess
no.
what this smells like.
Chlorine, chlorophyll, sweat.
Chlorophyll?
Yeah, man. Like, like when you cut the grass.
Oh, I was thinking chloroform. I'm like,
nope.
what?
Oh,
No,
boy.
I don't
Jeff.
want to spend time at your house over the summer.
Off to a
that's
creepy
for sure.
start.
Yeah, it's a perfect setup
Went over
joke.
to Moon's house. What'd you do? Napped.
But you were serious.
Yeah.
Your drunk uncle's breath?
Oh.
Is that what it's?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Trying to avoid sitting on his lap the entire picnic.
Smells
Even
like.
though he follows you around. Come sit on my lap.
I would say one of the summer smells is sulfur. Like the fireworks and stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
So this is called Budweiser Backyard Barbecue, and it's got notes of amber and clove and lemonade and barbecue smoke and allspice, barley, vanilla, and musk.
Okay.
Each candle comes in a beer can shaped jar and costs $34. For an extra $15, you could put a personalized message on the jar. You can buy them at homesick.com while supplies last. $34 for a candle. How big is the candle? It should last me the whole summer.
Does it do anything besides sit there on fire?
I love you, Budweiser, but that's a bit excessive.
I don't know that you and I are the target audience for this.
And you know what it is? This is a keepsake. This is something you don't like. This is for you, Budweiser collectors. Maybe this is something you have for the collection, and you don't like this.
That raises an interesting question, though, Jeff. Who is the target audience?
Tony Patrico?
No, yeah, I guess. Maybe.
That dude loves candles.
Yeah.
Loves candles. Ask any HVAC guy, though. Candles kill your air filters. Kill them. They kill your air filters.
What's bad for the animals? Is it the wax?
Essential oils.
Oh, essential oils. Okay.
There were dogs getting sick, and people didn't know because we stopped using it. We used to do the essential oils.
Yeah, same here. Stopped as well.
In what
like a diffuser.
Oh, okay.
And we had one. My wife had a pretty good one. It went on automatically.
That was just what roughing up the respiratory.
Yes, not good for dog
dogs?
lungs.
Gotcha. Depends on
dogs are getting all respiratory issues.
Depends on which oil, I'm assuming.
I thought my dogs were vaping there for a while.
Yeah, there's one
through their
oil.
stuff.
Just I would research it because I bet you it's not all oils.
Maybe it is.
I tend to enjoy.
Maybe they're all bad. I don't know.
I tend to enjoy the lavender.
Eucalyptus.
That's the bad one, or that's the
many
okay
essential
one?
oils such as eucalyptus, tea tree oil, cinnamon, citrus, peppermint, pine, wintergreen, and ylang are straight up toxic to pets.
Philadelphia beer.
Is that YLANG?
Ylang.
Is that what it is?
I think it's pronounced something.
Ylang.
Silly.
Ylang.
How safe are essential oils for pets? Many essential oils, such as blah blah blah, is it toxic when they're applied to the skin? Using no bueno for the dogs. All that stuff.
Do your research.
Well, listen, I'm on the side of the canines. They can't tell you.
That's right.
Hey, owner, I can't breathe.
Coughing over here.
I'm coughing over here. Well, I wonder how, even though that candle, you have a lot of candles going on in the house.
Oh, hey, you were talking about Tony being a candle lover, and didn't his dog have some
dog's got some respiratory
issues?
issues.
Oh, that's a good point.
He's got a smoker's cough.
He does. I got bronchitis.
Ain't nobody got time
I
for
got
that.
bronchitis.
I got asthma. I'll get you
and by the way, if you have last little thing here before we hit the break, if you have T-Mobile, this might be important to you. They are investigating allegations of a data breach that could affect over 100 million people. User posting on an internet forum wanted to sell information, and they claim they stole Social Security numbers, names, addresses, and more from T-Mobile servers.
Fantastic.
The seller was asking for 6 Bitcoin or over $270,000 for the data. And in a statement, T-Mobile said, "We're aware of claims made in an underground forum and have been actively investigating their validity. We do not have any additional information to share at this time." Yikes. So keep your eye on stuff.
Absolutely.
All right, that is your news. We'll take one final break. We'll come back and wrap her up.
Hi, I'm King Scott, and this is Cooking with King Scott. Today, we do tortellini, but before we get in that, let's visit Gordon Ramsay and see how he makes the perfect tortellini. I guess you're not there. Well, that didn't go as planned, but I promise you the perfect tortellini, so let's make the perfect tortellini. Now, cooking's not an exact science, but there are rules. So before we start,
all right, if
let's
you're
make
a
sure we
wine
do it
lover
properly.
and
You wanna
you're
turn
a
it up-
wine lover who loves discounts, well, listen up. If you're 21 or older, you could join the Schnucks Wine Club and start saving on all of your wine purchases at Schnucks. You could start saving today. The new Schnucks Wine Club is now open to all Schnucks Rewards members. Wine Club members will get a 15% discount off the lowest price on every 750 ml bottle of wine bought at Schnucks stores every day of the week. Sign up at Schnucks.com And read the news release announcing the Schnucks Wine Club on that website as well, Schnucks.com. Get all the details on there. In addition to savings at the register, Wine Club members get special Schnucks rewards offers and promos, as well as updates on select premium bottles of wine carried at Schnucks. You get the newsletter with trends and insights from industry experts, pairing ideas for wine, other unique content curated specifically for you, the wine enthusiast. Join the Schnucks Wine Club. Go to Schnucks.com for the details.
So last time you saw the garage, the place was full of stuff. It was dirty, it was dingy.
So this is the inside of the garage. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep some of this structure here and then kind of build around it.
And now look, it's a house. So now we got siding, we got windows, we even have a roof and a patio. So let me bring you guys inside. Oh, hey, you wanna come in? Let's go. It's night and day for what you guys saw before. I mean, this is an actual house now with rooms all framed at. But here's the cool part. We kept basically the frame of the old garage. I mean, that's all old garage. So this is gonna be a bedroom, huh? Can you see it? Can you see it? I'm gonna be sleeping right over here. Oh, let me show you my favorite part. The bathroom. And I'm gonna be right here, you know. Let me show you the kitchen. Yeah, washing my hands at the sink. Let's see what's in the fridge. Nothing. Pantry.
Add a little excitement to your sports watching experience by betting on the action on FanDuel Sportsbook. They are America's #1 sportsbook for a reason. They've got all the odds on all the biggest sports, and they make it simple and intuitive to place your bets. It is the place to go when you're looking to place bets on NBA and on MLB. Listen to this, same game parlays. So you take one game, you bet on a couple different things. If all of your legs of your parlay hit, boom, you are set and ready to go. That's a big payout for a little bit of money down. And they know that beating the spread is hard enough. So when you go to withdraw your money within as little as 24 hours, you're getting set up. Plus, if you haven't signed up, FanDuel will giving you $100 in free bets. And FanDuel will also make your first real money wager risk-free up to $1,000. If you don't win, you get it back in side credit. So to sign up, there's a couple things you can do. Download the app or just go to what we used to know as Fairmount Park, but they now call FanDuel Sportsbook and Horse Racing. You get in on the action that way. It's pretty awesome. And while you're there, you can bet, watch, and win on live horse races from all over the world. So it's pretty sweet. You got to be over 21 and present in Illinois. Side credit now. Withdrawal expires 7 days after receipt. $10 minimum deposit required to withdraw any winnings. You can see full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey there, Jerf. It's me, Jesus. I've been watching you from here. What you've been doing is really creeping me out. Dad wants me to tell you to knock it off. Thanks, man. See you soon.
So sleepy. I could just close my eyes and take a nap. I love radio waves. I love surfing the internet. I love touching my smartphone. What kind of sorcery must I do to merge my three loves into one? I'll cast a spell on King Scott.
It's the new and improved Point mobile app. Get the Point app on your phone, the best place to listen to the Point besides, you know, an actual radio. Plus, now there's a whole new listener rewards section too, where you can win all kinds of free concert tickets and prizes while you listen. The Point mobile app, now more awesome than ever before. Get it now.
Oh, cool.
All right, so this is your cover song, huh? So you know what? I know what you're going to play here. I don't know all the words.
It's been talking with you about my friends at St. Louis Sinus Center for quite a while now, so I would like one of the people who heard me talk about it and went in and had a procedure done tell you about it. I'm going to read their words about St. Louis Sinus Center, and I quote, "I highly recommend Dr. Gould and his staff For anyone struggling with sinus pressure, sinus headaches, or allergies, 5 months out, and I don't take any more daily meds for allergies or sinus congestion. In fact, I rarely even have congestion or quote-unquote allergies since the procedure, loving my results and enjoying being able to breathe. This could be you. I would love to sit here on the show and read your response to going in and having the, let's say, the balloon sinus dilation done, where you go in as one simple procedure and you walk away from your symptoms forever. You don't have to carry meds and all that stuff with you. Call today for an appointment, 314-473-5433, or you can book them online. It's stlsinuscenter.com.
What the hell are you doing here? What are you doing here, man? I told you to get out of here!
Paparazzi, get out of here.
Before you are two men who are about to embark on a great adventure. A great journey across the land. It will be hot. Their legs will get tired. They will want to quit, but no. These two warriors aren't quitters. Plus, if they quit, they know they will be endlessly mocked. On May 14th, 1802, a man named Lewis and a man named Clark started walking west from St. Louis into the unknown. Today, Tony Patrico and Jeff Burton, you walk in their footsteps. One day, our great-grandchildren will tell the story of Tony and Jeff and how on June 15th, 2018, they too left St. Louis and walked west, but didn't go as far as Lewis and Clark. And with these words, I send you on your way. Good luck and Godspeed. Let your journey begin now. See you at the finish line.
From the get-go, people immediately, started to give me trouble, saying, we know your past, we know you're going to give up, we know you're not going to make it. A lot of people immediately hit up social media and said, this is a waste of a punishment because there's no way you're going to complete the whole thing. That's the GPS. That's not a good start, guys. That's not a good start. That is.
When I knew I had to do it, I was okay with it because I like to run, I like to walk, I like to hike, all that stuff, and it was another challenge, that sort of thing.
I'm going to brag about my dentist. Never thought I'd do that before. Brag about my dentist, but I love Dr. Foley. Dr. Foley, Foley Dental Group in Maryville, Illinois. They're amazing over there. They're always committed to doing what's best for you, the patient. Continuing education for all the doctors there, the entire team. I'm telling you, your parents' dentist, you go in, the fluorescent lighting, got the medieval, metal tray with the tools on there, all cold, and everything's laid out just like that, and you're like, all right, here comes the pain. At Foley Dental, it's all about preventative dentistry. It's not anything hurt? Okay, see you in 6 months. It's let's find the problem now before it becomes a huge, expensive problem and painful problem down the road. They use the latest and greatest in technology, which allows them to diagnose and treat problems comfortably. Keeping teeth safe, designing new smiles, creating beautiful smiles, whether it be your normal cleanings or dental implants or Invisalign. Foley Dental Group in Maryville, Illinois. Online at FoleyDentalGroup.com, FoleyDentalGroup.com.
Oh, hey, how's it going, man? Hey, good to see you, good to see you. Have a seat, man. Just wanted to have a chat with you, King Scott's Virginity, just to talk with you real fast and just to say, first of all, thank you for everything that you've done for King Scott and for his lovely fiance. And I also wanted to say that you've been such a big part of our lives, whether it's the show or just in our personal lives. And relationships end, and it's time for you to go. And I didn't want you to be shocked, to be surprised or anything, so I wanted to give you an idea of what's going to be happening on the wedding night, what's to come, so to speak. So when two people are in love, they get married, and then after they get married, they normally go away somewhere, someplace beautiful, and then they get, you know what I mean? Like, they will go behind doors. I recommend going behind doors, and you so that bitch can't get out. You show her God. You know what I'm saying? This is how you show her. And so strong because she ain't never seen it before. And you drill okay? You know how when man first landed on the moon? That's what we're gonna do. We are gonna, she is your moon, and you are gonna take your flag, and you are gonna, no, it's gonna be fine. They're in love. If they got married, it's gonna, no, seriously, it's gonna be over. We're gonna miss you. We love you, we miss you, but you gotta go. Beautiful. If you need more information, I've got a website. It's jerfinoff@gmail.com. It's all good.
So sleepy. I could just close my eyes and take a nap. I love radio
Travers
waves.
Automotive and RV Group. Travers GMT West is at Highway 70 and the Bryan Road exit. I'm always talking about it because they're awesome. They have fun doing what they're doing. They have all makes, all models at inventory, guaranteed financing, locally owned and operated. And if you haven't been out there to see the selection that they have, join me on Thursday for the blood drive. We're going to be out there from, they're doing the blood drive from 1 to 6. You got to make an appointment for that. But I'm going to be out there 3 to 5 on the lot. So even if you aren't able to make an appointment or aren't able to give blood, come out and see what they have. All makes, all models. That's everything from Maserati and Ford and Toyota and Chevy and all of it. I mean, all of it. They have an incredible selection of Jeeps. Incredible selection of Jeeps. The largest lifted truck inventory in all of town. If that's what you're into, they know what they're talking about. So you can be picky. You can be specific. You should be. You deserve to be. Look around. If you're not in the car of your dreams right now, I'll see you on Thursday at Travers GMT West. Highway 70 and the Bryan Road exit. Check them out online at gmtautowest.com.
Stop laughing, Moon.
Let's get this
Stop
thing
it.
off.
I'm just looking
Are
at
you
how
going
long
from?
it
Are you
is.
going from bottom to where are you going? What are you doing?
Now he's going to shave it into the Hitler, right?
No,
Yes.
Hey.
no.
I'm going to get rid of the flavor saver part first. Oh, man. Look how long that is. That's like 5 inches by itself.
Oh, my God.
Wow, look at that. Hang on.
Just do a nice little swipe down the bottom.
We're going all the way through this guy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that was a squirrel. It looks like a red fox. You have a red fox scarf.
If you guys want to check this out, Beard Cam will be activated and will be on throughout the shaving of Patrico's monstrosity.
Oh, this is
1057thepoint.com/Rizz. And thank you guys again for answering the Eagle call. It's the Rizz Show.
The Rizzuto Show on 105.7 The Point.
So right now there's just a stripe down the middle of Patrico's face, and it's uneven, which is even better.
I gotta see it. I can't
Just
even
the
see
beginning.
Look at yourself in the webcam.
It's not on me right now. It's on Beard Be Gone cam.
Well, it's gonna have to come off.
Oh my God!
And we just took press photos too.
This is insane. This is insane.
It's going to be good.
This looks ridiculous already. Like this right here is
Do you have a
ridiculous.
design in mind?
Yeah,
okay.
I got a whole
This-
thing.
this
It's going to
looks-
take me a few minutes, so.
This is insanity.
All
Like
right,
I mean,
9:27.
oh.
Tuesday, one final look at your traffic and weather. Here's Patrico.
Enjoy being single for life, you whale.
If I was single, this would definitely put the nail in the coffin.
Coming at you. So I got a friend who is ready to buy an engagement ring, and he called my wife and he said, "Hey, your husband talks about this Moritz Royce place all the time. Is it legit?" And of course, my wife said, "Yeah, it's legit. We just got a 10th birthday gift from my daughter from Moritz Royce, and I've gotten many a gift from my wife at Moritz Royce. Everything's above board, a pleasant shopping experience. There's not walking into your street level or mall jeweler. You walk in, little bell rings, and like vultures, here we go, fresh meat. Let's see if we can hang him upside down and see how many coins we can get out of his pockets. Now, it's private office, lay everything out for you, work within your budget, and you leave feeling great. You go, man, I did good here. Can't wait to give this gift, this engagement ring, to the one I love. They're going to love it. Moritz Royce Jewelry. Go to ninjabling.com. Get the phone number, get the address, make an appointment, see what we've been talking about for so many years now. Moritz Royce Jewelry, the exclusive jeweler of the Rizz Show, where you get the jewels and not the shaft. All right, that is it for us. Donnie Fandango is next. If you missed anything on the program at all, make sure you hit up the blog and the podcast, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. Moon, what do we got?
Sports, crap on celebrities, lots of Rizz news, sexy time fun facts, of course, and then your sex toy review, which, helped us with the title of the podcast today, which is The Perfect Amount of Rigid. Check it out on all podcast directories. If you're listening to this via the podcast, then that means you're already on a podcast directory. Make sure you hit subscribe. If you also could, the little 3 dots, hit copy link or copy episode or share episode, whatever it is, and send it to a friend today. I would encourage you to be a Rizz evangelist in this fine Monday afternoon. That is pretty much it. Oh, follow us on socials at Rizz Show. You got the TikToks, the Facebooks, the Instagram, and the Twitter.
Thank you, Moon. Jeff, want to shout out the hat?
Yeah,
sponsor this week?
New week, new hat for the Man of Many Hats. We're raising a bunch of money for Kids Rock Cancer. And this week, and I know you're familiar with them, Gateway Helicopter Tours.
Yeah, I love them. Took my first helicopter ride with them.
That was your first ever?
Yeah.
GatewayHelicopterTours.com. They've been around for about 13 years. And by the way, we always talk about people needing and looking for jobs. They are hiring to be a part of their ground crew. Could you imagine how cool that would be?
I cannot recommend Gateway Helicopter Tours enough. It was an amazing experience. Great for just to see the sights, just to cruise around the city. See the city at a different angle.
And Tony and his lady went at night, I think. Or did you do it at night?
No, he did the Christmas lights.
That's what it was, yeah. So if you're interested, GatewayHelicopterTours.com. Thank you very much to them for sending me 2 hats. So thank you guys.
Gateway Helicopter Tours. All right, anything else, fellas?
That's it.
That's it.
All right, we leave you with a selection from our Team Rizz Member of the Day, brought to you by Copper Fire Bar and Eatery in Belleville. Get your exclusive Rizz Show koozie to support Kids Rock Cancer at Copper Fire. From Catawissa, Missouri, Brian Crenshaw.
All right, Brian, welcome to the family.
He wants to hear this song. It is quite aggressive, so get ready.
All right.
And we will see you tomorrow. Done and X. Bye.
Okay, man. All right, good.
I can't believe we're here again, huh? Brandy, can you believe you're in the studio again?
Yeah, I love it. Good morning,
Ready
St.
to
Louis.
do this? And we have another wheel in here. So Jeff's going to spin the wheel, and whatever the wheel lands on, it's going to be either a tattoo or a piercing.
Correct.
And the piercing could either be an ear piercing, which will be, what, the cartilage?
Cartilage, yes.
Yeah.
Or it could be your nip.
Right.
Notice I said nip.
Yes, you did.
Now, I think, Brandon, we've gone through this before. The nip piercing has got to be one of the harshest and most painful of the piercings.
It's definitely sensitive, yes.
She told me that I will get
You'll get a hot flash.
a
from
hot
your
flash
toes
that
to your
starts at
head.
my toes and moves up.
She wanted to make sure you ate before.
I eat constantly,
Yeah.
but I can have I got a protein bar there if I should start eating that. Should I do that?
I think you should be fine.
I think you should be fine.
Okay,
Yeah, if
all right.
you've eaten within the last 4 hours, you'll be fine.
Yes, I have.
All right, so
Okay.
right now on the wheel it says nip, it says Rizz and Patrico tattoo, it says Rizz's choice, it says ear, it says Patrico's choice, and it says spin again. What are you hoping for, Jeff?
I'm hoping probably for tattoo.